Had some issues, so God wanted me somewhere else for a second. But here we are, 1.5 hours later. Welcome everybody. Let me just turn on the chat on this one and not missing the settings so I can read all your messages now. Because somehow you have to adjust it every time manually. I don't understand why. Maybe you can make it default on the settings somehow, but I have to figure it out, as YouTube has many settings. Like you are a creator on YouTube, you have to like study it, you know. many things. So welcome. We are live, everything is working, microphone is on. Don't hide, come here. Yes, chat. Yeah, again, I just cannot read the chat like before. Every time it's different, but it doesn't matter. I can read your message here and then go, yeah, just go after checking all the questions. Every message, read every message. Yeah, everything is turned on. We are live. Microphone is working. Hello, guys. Welcome. Yeah. Okay. Yes. This is it. This is it, basically. Nothing more has to be said. Let's make a live stream. We are just not saying any word for 2 hours. No, just kidding. But just to point that every word is always too much or too less. No word will ever reach that what you truly are, and the silence between the words, the silence that doesn't need anything, this is what we are. Yeah. Regardless what is happening, yeah, what is manifested. So today's title is a very provocative title and very straightforward title, like you are God. So we are expecting many Christians today claiming they know it better. They believe and so on. So yeah, it will be fun. Let's see what happens today. As again, there is no agenda, there is no preparation, and the title just should point on what you truly are, which is God. So we are together here in this space, created as a live stream, which is going on, just to explore this, just to go back to our nature that we are. It already is. So it's not really like somebody can back to the nature, but just to remind ourselves on our true nature, yeah? So this is the space, this is the room for that here, just for that. About radical authenticity, being radical yourself with everything that arises, everything that is, every question, every emotion, whatever you want to share. Yeah. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Love you too. Love is everything there is. I cannot not love you. You cannot not love me. Even if you want to not love me, you can not love me. You cannot not love each other. So even if you try, it's not possible. So yeah, let's just see what happens today. Welcome to the chat, to the live stream. Yeah. Jamie, you're the first one. You are wearing the crown already. Congratulations. But you have to keep it, yeah? Keep the crown, my friend. Be the first. Spam the chat so you can wear the crown. Yeah. So let's see what happens today. Let's see what happens in this live stream. It's all the way always surprise. As this is what I always point to, everything is always a surprise. The whole life, the whole existence is just a mystery to be lived, not an issue to be solved, not a topic to be understood, nothing to, to understand. It's just a mystery to be lived. Absolutely. Yeah. Like Osho said, life is a mystery to be lived and not a problem to understand or to explore. What is life? What is life about? What is this? And then you get like into science, you're going into physics and you're exploring the atoms and going inside and finding smaller and smaller parts and hoping for the answer. And you found nothingness, then you found photons, and then you see there's nothing really going on, and still the answer question, what is that? What is that? Is this real? Is this a real pan? Who is doing that? What is going on here? The whole world, the whole dream. That's the ego asking all those questions. Let me just test out if the chat is... Yeah, I have all your questions. I hope so. Yeah, so this is the space, a room here for just being ourselves. Absolutely. Not hiding anything, not running away from ourselves, which we do on a daily basis. Running away, putting attention to the world, and therefore not knowing who we truly are. Just forgetting completely our true nature, and therefore we are suffering and wondering that life is hard, that life is like a punishment, wondering, what is this? Why me? What is it all about? Life is such a gift because it is you. Hey Kim, what's up? Welcome. So just from this, all those stupidity questions, who am I, where am I coming from, what is it all about? Just coming back to this, boom, here and now. Wow, there's no questioner. Suddenly, you're just reminding yourself, I am that, I am this is what I am. Hey. Yeah, you can subscribe. I don't know how I'm subscribed to you. I don't know, by accident. You clicked something. Yeah, welcome. So yeah, this is today's topic. Let's see. Like just a line. How about not use the fake subs, hack for subs? I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing about fake here. Yeah, so yeah, this is it basically. It always comes to this, to just this, as this is the only real, so to say, which you can rely on, which is you, your true nature, who you truly are, not an idea, not a concept, but your true nature as this what is. Yeah, you are God, my dear. Oh, you have to sink in this. Yeah. How can you tell something like that? How can you do it? Jesus is the Lord, God Almighty. How can you insult him? You are God, what are you talking about? Yeah, the devil will have all issues, all resisting, all just not to be who you are, because when you're not are who you are, so what do you mean? I'm not replying? Not replying to your messages or something? I don't know what you mean. So no sub is a fake here. I don't know. I just don't know what you're talking about, but it's okay. So yeah, the devil will have every possible trick to maintain the hell. And what is the hell? Every idea of separation, every believed idea of separation. Yeah, me and you, already hell, already forgotten who we are. I'm not here and you are there, wherever you are in the world. No, there is no real distance. This is God in self-talk here. This is what is going on. Self-entertainment of God. Yeah? And this is we are here about to explore that, to remind ourselves on that, yeah? What we truly are. Everything else is an idea of separation. And seemingly just not knowing who you are, which is suffering, which equals pain, suffering, forgetfulness, fear. All those qualities are the qualities of the devil, which is not existing. Hope, belief, faith, all those relative stupidities that we don't need, as there is nothing but abundance and godliness and unconditional freedom and aliveness, vitality, life, existence, love flowing, yeah? Absolutely freely. This is who we are. So we are here just to remind ourselves that there is only you, God, as everything that arises and is, its manifestation. Everything. In response to that, was my father God also? Was my grandpa God also before? And if so, what does the word God mean? Creator of world? Yeah, good question. Yeah, everything. Everything that has been seemingly in the past, which actually never happened, because there is always this eternal now, is manifestation of God. Your father, your grandpa, everything, all the ancestors, Adam and Eva, in the Garden Eden, the first humans or whatsoever, just a story, which is also a story. But just to point, everything, there's seemingly all evolution. You see, the whole evolution is only in the dream, yeah? So it seems like there's an evolution from fishes in the water or the one cells creatures to the human, yeah? And everything what was there in the seemingly history of evolution. Yes, in a dream, but not in reality, as the reality is God, where everything is always, everything is possible. So the whole existence can just change everything in one split of second to whatsoever, as everything is possible, you know? So your grandpa, your parents, everybody is God in manifestation, yeah? Everything. So with this self-realization, just recognition of that, what you are, all this ugliness just drops away. All these judgments, all these identifications, all the blame to yourself, to world, to God, to your parents, because then you realize, like my title suggests today, nothing ever happened. Because then you realize the cosmic joke that you've been responsible for everything that happened in the whole history of the world and universe and what is happening now. There's only you. There is only God, which you are. So you cannot blame anybody anymore. You cannot judge anybody anymore, or the circumstance, or the politics, or whatsoever. Like most people are like, oh, we are so small human here, and the politics are over us. They have the power over us. Yes, it seems like that in a dream. But the politicians and you and everybody else is played by you simultaneously. By that what God is, which is your nature, yeah? So here we are to remind ourselves that we are God. And I do everything in my power, which I cannot avoid, to remind you guys, yeah? Just ask everything that you want, ask everything that you want to share. This is the room for that. So we can just be ourselves authentically. Maybe the first such a live stream on YouTube, I don't know. So yeah, my brother in craziness, I thought I was the only one with those crazy thoughts. I always saw myself as Allah, which also means God in Arabic. Yeah, but you cannot see yourself as God. It's just another, thought. And there are many also people in psychosis believing they are God, but this is just another dream, another possibility of manifestation. But this is not about a belief. It's not about a belief in God, which belief means against separation. What is a belief? The nature of belief is there is a seemingly instant of an ego. I am a human here and I believe in something. No, this is not truth. There is no real human body believing in something or talking about God. Hello. Welcome. From Canada, nice. Welcome. It's not about belief. It's not about faith in something. It's not about the concept, another concept. It's just about what I always say, this absolute nakedness. It's not about taking clothes and being naked and standing there and believing I'm God, standing naked on the street and you will get in a mental hospital. So such crazy thoughts, everything can arise, but this is not about mind, not about believing, not about another concept, This is just about coming back to this eternal moment where we normally put attention to the world, yeah? But this is like running away from ourselves, running away from God, yeah? Just putting attention to the outside world, believing that there's an outside world. So we forget ourselves who we truly are. We are like putting glasses on ourselves, like this is what a God is, and then you're like, boom, a concept or belief, and then you have a fake reality which you live in, like a dream, not even realizing that, yeah? Yes. I'm in the beginning phase of seeing myself, the actions and emotions and reactions. Yeah, absolutely. So it can play itself like that, seeing what is true, what is not true, seeing what you are not is liberation, yeah? By just seeing what you are not. All this knowledge, all these identifications with emotions, which leads into stories of separation, of judgment, of desires, thinking that you are the doer, you are the non-doer or doer of something, you are the creator of your future. So we are always in this inevitable process of seemingly recognizing who we truly are, which is always happening by itself. So this is just this completely drop off and the end of the illusion of the I idea that I am here and I can decide. Boom, this drops more and more. Like the identification can be very, very strong, and the suffering therefore is very strong. As there is only flow of life, yeah, there is only flow of life, as this moment now here, absolutely flowing free, without any instance of asking who I am, who I'm not, without any question, just flowing. This is life flowing, love flowing. But then we are getting here and asking ourselves, who are we? What is this? What is it all about? What is life? And this is already the false one. Here we are to just be what we cannot not be. And what we cannot not be is that what is. Absolute, this immediacy of existence. Yeah? Why do you mean by seeing what you are not? Yes, because only this is liberation, just seeing what is not true. The body, being human, that there is a world outside, that there is a real material things in separation of that, what you think, believe to be, like the body-mind system, yeah? All those are ideas that you identify yourself with, and this is not who you truly are, yeah? And by seeing this, the wrong things, by seeing the wrong, seeing who you are not, you are seemingly recognizing, realizing, reminding yourself who you truly are. So this, like Nisargadatta is suggesting, just come to this I am. Come to this I am here and now. which is not putting attention to the outside, just this pure I am, where the mind is still and there's no tendency anymore of whatsoever to running away, just being authentically here and now, this pure I am. And then all those concepts, all those beliefs, all those identifications, desires, attachments, past, future, whatever, you don't give attention to that anymore, which is not who you truly are, which is running away in stories, running away in past and future that never comes. And that's coming back to this truth, pure I am. And this I am, this self-inquiry, yeah? Hello, brother, what's up? So then, like the mind is still, like getting into this moment again, yeah? The pure moment, just being in the here and now. And then you will just feel yourself, so to say. You will feel there's something bigger going on. I'm not the body, mind, human. I'm not this world. Something bigger has to be true. This is not who I am. And then you will feel this openness, this vast space, timeless, beautiful beingness of your true nature, you know? Yes, you're absolutely welcome. Thank you. Religious pride is... Religious pride is a form of delusion. Yeah, religious pride. Pride itself is already not that what love is, because for pride, again, we have to forget ourselves, thinking we are in a relative instance in a world which is pride about something. But this is again God forgetting himself in his own creation and separating himself, yeah? Hey, Brent. So again, every form of pride is forgetfulness, yeah? It's ego. How can you be proud of something when you are the whole ocean playing the whole existence simultaneously? So for a pride or religion, religious pride is like even stronger, separating yourself, living in the bubble, you know? What about praying to God? Yeah, God doesn't know you and you will never find God and God will never find you. Because there is only God, yeah? So the biggest prayer, the purest form of prayer is action. Action, action, action. Because there is only God. When you pray for something, the universe that you are will reflect only the prayer. So if you want something, the universe will respond with wanting. If you believe in something, the universe will respond in believing. So if you pray to God, you are manifesting, imagine God, and then you are the prayer. But action, guys, action, action, action on your passion, action on your excitement is the highest form of prayer. Action. Action, guys. Whatever is your inspiration, whatever is your love, whatever you like, you love to do, you are excited about. What is a prayer? God, please save the world. I am so good human and do this and this. This is a direct manifestation. Direct manifestation, you know? This will, what is that? This is forgetfulness. Yeah? Yeah, thank you for the sub, guys. You are absolutely welcome. You can just ask anything you want, which is already very, very inspiring me here, what is happening and this questions and words happening. It's very nice. Subscribe, thank you. Yeah, so prayer is just a prayer, but there is no God in separation to you, as you are God, just forgetting that you are. like praying to yourself. But here's the thing, guys. There's only manifestation. You are absolute manifester of everything simultaneously. You cannot not manifest. You are manifesting every second, every moment, as this is only the eternal moment. There is nothing else. Yeah? So when there is a praying going on, you're only praying. This will stay a praying. So if you want something, like I already said, the universe will respond in wanting. But when you instead take action into this, what you want, whatever it is, small step, step by step, first step, you know, you will get there because it is already in the potential of God. Whatever is your excitement and passion, whatever you want to do, not praying and wanting and believing it will come, but just acting, guys. This is the only possibility. Acting. Act. Do. Yeah? This is the highest form of prayer. As you're the absolute manifester of everything. Every thought, every whatsoever you believe, every limiting belief system, if you do, will affect your reality, so to say, yeah? I'm now just, sorry, you can, one, okay. I'm just now getting better at motivating myself because there's no or any outside force causing me to move. Yeah, there's only you. Either, I always say, either you fool yourself and procrastinate or you do, you act. If you're not acting, you're fooling yourself. You're finding, either you act or you find excuses. There's nothing between. Yeah? You don't need any motivation. What you need is discipline. Discipline around your passion. Yeah? Being passionate about something, which is for you the biggest excitement, not thinking about the outcome, not thinking how it will go, what will happen in the future, just acting on your highest passion, the highest form of prayer. And then this is the highest possible thing. Like God will respond in manifestation of whatever you want. Yeah? As there's nothing between anymore. Like there was nothing between. Hello, what's up? There is no you and God, but there's only God. Boom. Directly. Yeah. So action is the highest form of prayer. Act on your passion, guys. Act whatever is good feeling for you. Not thoughts, not concepts, not ideas from somebody, borrowed from the society, expectations or whatsoever, yeah? But just what is the best feeling for you? What is the best excitement, the highest joy, highest love? Painting something, taking a bicycle and going to the forest, building a car, reading a book, writing a book, talking to somebody. Like for me, the highest passion is talking to you guys and reminding you on your true nature, where everything is possible, because you are the abundance, you are eternal life that wants to express itself in the most beautiful way in your unique expression as your human body mind system, as you are Brand, Petco, all guys here are, you know, everybody who is here, God, who you are, wants the best for you in your appearance, yeah? Yeah. So this is life. You are life itself. You are the existence. You are the existence itself, everything and nothing. So, and this is what it's all about. Just reminding ourselves, we are not limited. We are abundance. We are absolute manifestors, yeah? Because there's nothing but God. And there's no separation between you and existence, you and life, where all those stupid questions arise, limiting belief systems and whatsoever, where this disappears completely and you know who you are and you cannot not act on your passion. You know? Hi from India, hi from Germany here. So yeah, guys, ask any questions you want. Whatsoever wants to be shared, just share it here in chat. We can just explore together. Ask me anything. If you feel it, could you share some of your awakening story? You know, it's just a story. It's just a story because nothing ever happened, like my title suggests today in the title of the video. Nothing ever happened. So there's no real Lukasz who has a real awakening story and he can claim to be awakened. All bullshit, yeah? It's just a story. Like every story that whatever, yeah? But the story is full of deepest hellish suffering imaginable. There has to be invented many words to describe this hell Lukasz went through seemingly, yeah, in the story. But it was all liberation of the ego, of the identifications, of those stories, who I am, who I'm not. Guys, you know, all dropping off of the illusion. And yes, it was hell. Several suicide attempts, jumping off the bridge, 8 meters on the street, mental hospital 6 times. I was tied to bed many days, completely. I could only move my head. Depressions, years over years, psychosis, antipsychotics, schizophrenia. I will make a video on that. But like I said, it's just a story. It's not relevant. It's not important. It's just a story, you know. Nobody needs that. We can tell it to entertain, just to hear it. But it's just a story, you know, guys. So it's not really important. As the ego will try to grasp something out of the story, to understand life, and again, a trick from the ego to clinch on something, and then hoping to get life and enlightenment, you know. Yeah. I cannot lie here. Everything what is said is absolute authenticity here. So it's not like I'm pretending for likes or for subscribers. I don't care about this. This is authenticity, authenticity of who I am, just spontaneously, words happening or silence, questions, responding. So there's no fake going on. I don't have to any urge to pretend something. No, this is not about that. So absolute authenticity, sincerity. Are you afraid of the voices in your head that are not real, but they are real to you? Yeah. So there were also many voices in the head going on. Like it was the voice of the ego, you know, in the story of Lukasz. Like imperative voices. But it was the voice of the ego, which was seemingly strong and seemingly playing itself like being the master over me, yeah? Like the mind was the master. And there was a real voice talking like, don't read this book. Don't read this book. This book is so dangerous. You cannot read this book. But at the same time, there was a feeling that I am not the voice. The voice is there, but I'm not the voice. There's something bigger. And this, what I am, is not a voice in the head, but a feeling that this book I have to read because this is meant for me and this will get me into this ease of existence. But the voice of the ego, because the ego is the master of separation, yeah? The ego is the master of separation, and then it can occur as a voice in the head telling you to do, what not to do, and judging you or whatsoever. So it's not real, but it's a possibility of manifestation which can occur in a story of awakening, but it's not real you. And there's no fear. Like I always say, you are the sun shining behind, like shining through the clouds. So when you identify yourself with the clouds in a seemingly story of identifications, this can occur, but you are the sun behind. This absolute is ever shining, eternal life. Yeah. Hello, top one. Hello. Let me just read some questions. Yeah, I will. I always have this this impulse here to share the story of awakening. I will do it in 1 or 2 or 3 videos because it's a seemingly long story. But like for me, it's even hard now to get this chronicle order of everything that seemingly happened, because there's no energy anymore to put to the story when there's no past at all, you know, just a story. But I will make a video on that, certainly. Nothing happened, but also everything happens. You can have both. Yeah, nothing ever happened for that what God is, as there is only God. So nothing real ever happens to our nature of who we truly are. Nothing can change it. Nothing can condition our nature. But yes, everything happens, yeah? Life is happening by itself. So it's not about having, but it's about being, yeah? Do you have any book recommendations? Yeah, I read books. I love reading books, like novels and non-fictional books. So we can also talk about books. I would have many recommendations. So whatever you like, a topic or something, I can suggest you something if you want. So you can also talk about books. Yeah. Spiritual books, but you know, you are as God, you have written all the books in the world. So if you hope that you will get a book recommendation that I give it to you, so you can understand your true nature, will be again a story. But every book will always occur in your life as it has to be like that, or not, or maybe just the videos or nothing. So it's not like awakening requires something to do or not to do, but it will happen anyways if it's meant for you, yeah? Like it was in the story of Lukasz, yeah? The first book, like Osho, Courage, which is a very strong book. Osho, Courage. I can write it in the chat maybe. So again, in the story of Lukasz, like this book came from one friend of mine, and it was like the beginning of a inevitable wave of many other books. Like this book was like, holy fucking shit, every word is absolute truth. And I was not like into awakening or something. I was not into anything of spirituality, of meditation. But this book was so, at that time, there was nothing else in the interest about reading more of this and knowing this is the truth. What the fuck? Like I was studying philosophy at that time and whatsoever. And by reading this book, I was like, this is it. This is the truth. Holy shit. You know? So just as a story, yeah? Osho was so very strong. Have you been to the Osho Center in India? Not yet. No, not yet. Maybe it will happen. Let's see. Have you been there? Yeah, that's good. That's nice. Yeah. I never been there. No. Let me just. What we are doing here, we are exploring, we are reminding ourselves on our true nature, yeah? We are reminding ourselves who we truly are, beyond every concept, beyond every idea. Yeah, this is what we are seemingly doing here. It's like just a reminder and pointing on that what you truly are, yeah? Yeah. So what do you think about the concept of standing up for yourself? Yeah, it's a very wide question, not really getting what you mean exactly, but just remind you who you truly are, and there's no question anymore, yeah? As you are that eternal moment in manifestation of whatever appears, but there's no question anymore how to stand up for yourself, what to do for yourself, because everything is clear. Everything is just energy and feeling where the energy wants to flow. Like you are the flow of life where there's no question anymore, yeah? Yeah. And ego is the master of separation, yes, absolutely. Like the devil is the master of separation. Absolutely. So the devil is where you are, there is no devil, yeah? Because devil is like the shadow, but the light that you are doesn't know any shadow, and there is no shadow in reality. As there is only God, the devil can only be something imagined, yeah? And temporary, not real existing or something. Eternity, absolutely. This is who you are. Never give up. Never give up. Everything else is bullshit. Yes, never give up. But every hope is again hell. What is a hope? Hope is for the Pope, for the believers of whatsoever. Who needs hope? Who is there here and now to need any hope? Guys, just be authentic here and now and see what a fucking limiting idea of hope. Hope is just hell. Again, the devil is in play in the game. Who needs any hope? Where there is a hope, there is a Pope, yeah? And where is the hope, there is the devil. Again, evil, master of separation. I am here and I hoping something. You're forgetting your eternal life again. You're forgetting who you truly are. Hope is hell. Yeah? Yeah. There is only love, yeah. Absolutely. The lost need hope, yeah, because the ego is lost and it needs hope. And as long as hope is going on, as long as hope is in the focus, the ego can survive. It's like it's like a monk or something with a bag, always on a way, always looking forward to the future, because now is not enough, and it hopes for the better future. It hopes to finally reach the state of happiness, to finally knock on the heaven's door and go in. But not here and now, always somewhere, hoping for better times, hoping for God occurring, Jesus coming back, hoping that love will come, So hope is for the lost, hope is for the believers. And hope is one of the pillars of hell, like belief, hope, fear. Yeah? All around the ego of the master of separation, of the devil. Yeah, so this is not a place for hope, as there is no hope. Thanks God, nobody needs any hope. That what you truly are doesn't need anything. It's absolute, free of every idea of whatsoever. And this is the unconditional freedom. This is who you are, here and now. Absolutely. So what I mean by standing up to yourself, let's say someone is trying physically harm you and your family, where's the love? I have to stand up for my family, and I hurt this person to protect. So you are again now running away from yourself, imagining some future that is not here, imagining some circumstance that is not happening. You're going into hypothetical future, and then trying to justify, trying to understand what is right, what is wrong, standing up for yourself. I understand. So just don't ask this question. Who is there to ask this question? Yeah. So everything is temporary. The whole existence, the whole life, everything is temporary. Yeah. The body comes and goes. Everybody comes and goes. But that what you truly are is ever. It's just the eternity itself, so to say. Yeah. So if the appearance for you is like you have a family, beautiful, but it might sound very hard now, but this is not your family. This is not your possession. Yeah. So yes, there is appearance of gout and thunder, that you are experience like a family around you, your wife, your children, beautiful experience, all love dancing. But your children and your wife will go anyways, or you will go first or something, you know. It's just a temporary appearance. It's love dancing. Like love is playing you and your family simultaneously without any separation. But everybody, like everything is born and will die, yeah? But it's only the appearance. It's not the real that dies. It's not that what is the essence of the family will never die, because there's no separation at all going on. So if something like that will happen, which is a hypothetical question and just an idea, then you have to protect your family, yeah? But it's not like a punishment or real something, whatever. But it just you're running away from yourself into some imagination, you know. The only real is what is here and now, which you are, yeah. Yeah. So just point of view, when I think about giving up, my ego reminds me I was born to rise, not quite quit. Yeah, the thinking is the hindrance. The thinking is the seemingly disturbance, yeah. Just don't put attention to thinking, and then you are your authentic self, you know. Do you vibe with the Osho's teachings of Zorba the Buddha? I don't know them very well, what is exactly meant by that. But yeah. Lol, thinking infection protect us in this society. You know, when you go into thinking, you are not yourself. You are lost in the mind, in the game of stories and everything. So it's not real. It's not really that what you truly are, which doesn't need any thinking to be what it is, as it just is by itself, where thoughts can arise. Yeah, thoughts are arising, coming and going, but that what you truly are is not disturbed by the thoughts. It's not disturbed by the thoughts processes, yeah? It just is. It is. The ease of existence, yeah? Yeah? The question is, who is disturbed by thoughts, yeah? I meant thinking protect us in this society. What is society? Again, concept. I have never seen any society. I haven't haven't spoken with society. I have no idea what a society is. It's again a concept where you put attention to, and then you think you are a part of society, and then you have to protect yourself from society. It's all again idea. You only meet individuals, like Osho said, yeah? You only meet individual. The only real is the individual, yeah? You, me, the other, but not separate from each other. It's just all godliness with itself, self-entertaining, yeah? Stories make you forget quickly, yeah? When you are identified with the stories, you are not yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the concept of Zorba the Buddha, which is the richness of life and party and having things and then staying being in the meditation. Like Osho was like the middle thing, Zorba, with all this richness of life and still being the meditator. Yeah, absolutely. This is the abundant life. This is meditation, yeah? This is abundance. Not denying the world like the Buddhists do, and no woman, no sex, no outer world. We are meditating, we are the meditators, you know, but the real challenge, the real life is just being life with whatever is and meditating all the time, because you cannot not meditate, yeah? You are the abundance in everything that appears. So, yeah, living the abundant life, living to the limits, courageous, relentless, passionate living in whatsoever, yeah? Not denying anything because you think, when I do this, I have to meditate and this is disturbing me. Again, you are denying yourself. Yeah? Just live the life to the fullest. Every moment is made for living your comfort zone, creating, living the passion. Zorba the Buddha. Be God, be a living God as a human. Disciplined man. And living everything to the fullest. Not thinking about anybody else, what they will think about me. Not limit yourself. Don't live out of that. Live whatever wants to be lived. The feeling of whatever wants to be. Yeah. Courage. Courage, yeah. Absolutely. Let go of attachments. Absolutely. Because if you not let go of attachments, again, you're living a limited life. And you are not what life is without, beyond every attachment. Attachment is like a glue, gluing you to the illusion, and you feel like tight, heavy, but this ease of existence that you are, absolute freedom, which doesn't need anything, yeah? That's life. Absolute abundance, dancing love, creating, expressing, manifesting. Yeah. Absolute courage. Courage. Like this is your passion. Everybody of you guys here in the chat, you are not a coincidence. You are godliness manifesting as chemistry, as brand, as Gauten, as Mr. Exclusive. And everybody of you has a beautiful passion, beautiful purpose. Yeah? And not resisting this anymore, just living it to the fullest, like Lukasz does here in this live stream. This energy, I cannot stop it. It's just coming, you know? So why resisting it? I was also scared of turning the camera on. Like I was struggling for years. You know? Yeah, love. Love, everybody is loved, as there's love here. The whole chat is just love. Yeah. There is only love. Just remind yourself that you are love, unconditional love. There has never been anything else. And out of love, only love can arise. Only light, love. All what is happening here is love in a unique expression of itself. As this live stream, those words, those gestures, those beautiful questions, and all beautiful appearances. Everybody who is here, everybody that you encounter in your life is an absolute beautiful, unique expression of God. Absolutely. Wow, we already have in 1 hour. 10 people viewing, 8 likes, thank you. Yeah. So yes. But if I'm God, I will smite you here. Goes, ready, set, go. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you cannot avoid yourself, as there is nothing between. This is all this immediacy of manifestation. Boom, boom. This is God. This moment, this, whatever is here, boom, boom. And there's no, this is a beautiful tool. This is a SSD. It's like a storage of data, yeah? Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, this is the truth. There's only truth. You are the truth itself. You cannot rely on anything, anybody but yourself. And this is this eternal knowing, never starting, never ending, eternal divine divinity, knowing and trust that you are God and there's nothing else but you in expression of everything. And what love can only love? There's only love. You can only give. Yeah. Everything is love, absolutely. It's like an ocean dancing, all the waves, everything is love. Yeah. There's nothing else. Yeah. Stalin was love, Putin is love, the war in Ukraine is love. Everything is love. What kind of channel is this? Yeah, hello Hannah. This live stream, I mean the channel, yeah. The channel is all about awakening, spirituality, meditation, spiritual awakening, you know, passion, purpose, coaching. I do coachings also, and live chats, live streams. This is a room just for being authentically, being ourselves, reminding ourselves together on what we truly are. Again, the question is coming every live stream, every day. Is this a German accent? Yes, you're right. This is a German accent. Yeah. Every live stream, I get this question. Either they say nice German accent, or is this a German accent? Yeah. Nice seeing people understanding what you are saying. Gives me hope. Yeah. It should not give you hope. It should just give you like understanding and knowing, you know. So yeah, it's all about knowing. It's not about knowledge. I don't have to give you to anything, and I cannot take you away from you. Maybe just taking away and all those concepts that you are believing in, because not knowing who you truly are is actually something imposed artificially that you believe in. Therefore, you are not knowing who you truly are. It's just something believed, imposed as an idea, concept, hope, or whatsoever. Therefore, you are seemingly not knowing who you are, yeah? So we can together just see that there's nothing you need, there's nothing required for your true self, yeah? How tall are you? I'm 196, almost 2 meters, so yeah. If there's somebody bigger in the chat, just write how tall are you? 196. Yeah. German is most beautiful language. I love you. Yeah, you know, I'm native Polish. I come from Poland. But the problem is that I left my country with being only 13 years old. So I was not really practicing my native language since then in a way that I am like fluently, you know, the language, knowing the language, which I want to relearn again, my Polish. But German, so to say, is a hard language compared to Polish especially. And it's, you know, it sounds like harsh, very hard. Many people say it's not really poetic language, which I can agree, but it's just, you know, yeah, it is as it is. Like, yeah, it's just a point of view. It's not really important, but yeah, German is, yeah, it's a nice language. Yeah, of course. What's your favorite color? To be honest, I really like to wear like dark clothes, either black, dark gray, all black colors. So I don't feel well and like well wearing bright colors, white or, you know, green or something. I always feel like this is not my color. So I suggest you guys throw away every clothes that you are not feel good in. Celebrate the moment and wear your best clothes all the day, every time. As this is like a seemingly part of your appearance and it's like expression of yourself, you know, so just feel good also by wearing good clothes and what you like to wear. Throw everything away or give it to the charity that you don't like I did, all my clothes. I had like so many clothes and stuff. So favorite color, yeah, just by wearing clothes. But I don't have a favorite color, like, you know, like whatever, like, yeah. But just the fact about clothes, I discovered for myself, you know, like had many that I didn't like and I felt bad in it. So why should I wear it? You know, just I gave it everything to people. Yeah. Are you vegetarian? I'm not vegetarian. I was for a while. I've been for a while. So now I am having a special diet, which is basically our natural diet before we started to build a civilization and get settled down as humans. So before we were just, we've been hunters and getters, yeah. So I try to imitate life of primitive people, so to say, like their habits of living and habits of eating, diet, like everything that nature gave us in the most natural way, like meat, fish, eggs, herbs, vegetables, fruits, and nuts. This is how I eat. You know, with fasting and everything, and you know, a lot of fat, like keto diet. So I'm eating meat for sure. Yeah. So we can also talk about diet. I also will make some videos about that, as this is also something I want to share with you, my experience. So yeah. Welcome everybody. I'm not married, no. I will never be. Thanks God, I don't need it. I mean, of course there are like people around me and stuff, like, you know, women, but not not being married. That's for sure not. No, I'm not vegetarian now. Yeah, so do a diet for you, how you feel the best. Life will always give you the best feeling. You have just not hear the voice, but go for the feelings. What is the best for you? How you feel the best, but don't go on the streets and claim, I'm a vegetarian, you should be also vegan. Why are you vegan? You have to be vegan. Don't kill the animals. Just don't do it. Because again, you're fighting against God. So just eat as you want, but don't disturb anybody else how they want to eat, yeah? So we cannot... there's no wrong diet, guys. I'm vegan though. Yeah, be vegan. Absolutely nice. Yeah. So for me also it makes sense. Like, I don't know if you do it by being vegan, supplementing vitamin B12. Do you have to do it? Because I heard many people have health issues not doing that. So yeah. Yeah, I think you can get enough protein from different, sources, from, soya and other different stuff, plants. I think you can get it, yeah. But the question is if those vegan brewers, brewers, okay, yeah. So yeah, eat as you think, eat as you feel the best. But life will also gift you your diet that is meant for you anyways. So yeah, like I went through vegan, through keto, vegetarian, So yeah, just do whatever is good for you, what you feel good, But let everybody else eating what they want to eat, like meats and stuff, Like this is so common now in Germany. Like there's a movement of vegans going to the streets and forcing the people to not eat meat and saying them, you are a murderer, don't do it, it's so bad, Like just look to the nature. They are like, animals eating themselves, like a lion as well. This is the nature of lion, eating meat, hunting meat. And there's nothing wrong, nothing right about that. It's just life, how life lives itself, yeah? By eating meat, by being vegetarian, by being vegan, everything is fine. Everything is wholeness. Everything is just like, do whatever you want. But for myself, I discovered my body needs meat. Like this discovery of this seemingly evolution of the body, 99.5% of the whole evolution of the body went on by eating meat, yeah, mostly. And after that, 12,000 years before, which is a very small percentage of the evolution, then some people started not eating meat, yeah. So this is what I discovered for myself from, books and sources and people talking. So it just came to me as a, recognition or self-realization. But everything is fine, whatever you do, however you do it. Yeah, so eat what you want. Nothing wrong about anything. Hello, good day. I have a question. What advice would you give to your 90-year-old self? Yeah. Again, it's a hypothetical question. So, yeah, as everything that happens for you was perfect arrangement of godliness, everything that happened in your life seemingly was a perfect manifestation of godliness. So there was nothing wrong, nothing right about everything what happened, you know. So this question is like, okay, what I will tell to my 90-year-old self, to the past? This question arises out of, I made so many mistakes in life, and I would do something else. I would have to live my life differently from that age on, so I will be better now. You know what I mean? It's like, again, you cannot escape yourself. You cannot escape the manifestation of life, which is you manifesting as whatever is. So saying to my old 90-year-old, you know, everything that seemingly happened in the past was an absolute adventure. All these mistakes, all these seemingly hellish experiences, suffering whatsoever, you know, was an absolute adventure. I could not escape this because I was playing everything simultaneously. So I would not say anything to my old 19 years old Lukasz, but I say to you now, be yourself, because you cannot not be yourself, and act on your passion as much as you can, you know. Okay, guys, this is like going again into some stories you can see about meeting, eat, diet and stuff. Don't do it. This is not a place for that. Eat what you want, but let other people, you know, just don't do that. The only thing that matters to me is my mother, and I'm willing to give up all my distractions to her. Yeah, that's a beautiful. Care about your mother as much as you can, but don't identify, don't attach to your mother. Yeah, be there, care for her, care for yourself, have a beautiful time, but don't attach to your mother or to yourself in a relationship, you know. Yeah. Okay. So the chat is nothing wrong with being attached. The question is, who is attached to something? Who is attached to anything? That's the question. Who needs attachment? What is attachment? What is the nature of attachment? Yeah. What is the nature? Oh, thank you for the likes. I was just saying, if you like it, but I don't like to talk about likes. So it doesn't matter, but it's nice. Yeah, it helps the channel to grow in some way, which is already beautiful. So the nature of attachments is forgetfulness. Yeah, as unconditional love that you are cannot attach to itself, as it will limit itself already. Every attachment is limiting yourself. Yeah, limiting the unconditional freedom to attach itself to itself, which is a seemingly, like, again, forgetfulness. Yeah. Yeah. So every attachment can only come out of the ego. And what is the ego? This one. Yeah. Yeah. Love your content. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, this is fun for me. This is my highest excitement. and also my highest challenge, and you know, just making this content for you guys, and you know, what I cannot avoid, which is just this purpose and passion here, you know, making this channel, which is not even 2 months old, I would suggest. So it's, you know, very fast, everything happening, and it's a passion for me. Passion, just being with you guys and self-talk, self-entertaining, self-reminding ourselves, yeah? What could be better? What could be more passionate about just reminding yourself that you are God? There's nothing more beautiful for me. For me, yeah? Again. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Rodolfo, thank you for being here. It was a pleasure. Enjoy. So yes, this is about nothing, basically, because again, that what we truly are doesn't need anything and doesn't know any need. That's the beauty, absolute beauty of that what we are, yeah? Absolute beautiful, undescribable, absolute nature of who you are. You are God. Boom. Yeah. So nothing ever happened, yeah? And every challenging experience that we are facing, we are encountering in our life, is a gift for us, yeah? Is an absolute gift that we are gifting to ourselves to remind us who we truly are. Out of this dream of separation, life is giving us, pushing us to our true self. Some people might lose their family. Some people might have a big accident and, you know, having health issues and whatsoever. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Thank you. Those are all gifts, guys. Those are all gifts to shake us. Hey, you are not the body. You are not the human. There is no world. You are unconditional love. You cannot lose anything. And there we go again with the attachments. Whatever you attach to, you will lose anyway. Whatever is an attachment to anything, it's like a wave coming, going. The nature of every state or every identity, everything is just flowing and going, coming, going, yeah? That's the nature of every state. But that what we are is absolute statelessness. It doesn't know any states. As the nature of every state is changing, change. This state is growing, coming back again, falling apart. Another state, yeah, that you think you've been in. State of enlightenment, state of nirvana, state of absolute beingness, one with God. I am consciousness. So every state cannot be what you truly are. Yeah? Yeah. You mean time in our country now here? It's like we have 21 p.m. almost. So it's like the night begins. Yeah. Where are you guys from all? Where are you guys from? We have India, we have Germany. Because I asked my community on YouTube, Like almost everybody is from Europe. My subscribers, that's fun. Irland, yeah. Grüße. Grüß zurück aus Irland. Nice. Yeah, it's so beautiful that the community is like growing and we are gathering all together here, which is so fun. 1:21 a.m. Wow, crazy. It's so like forward, yeah, into the crazy. So like America is like backwards, India is forward, or what? Yeah, that's interesting. Nice. Yeah, but it's still what? The eternal moment, which doesn't know any time. It doesn't know any time. There is no real time going on. There is no real here and then. It's always this beautiful eternal moment that you cannot not be. Yeah. Can I ask if yeah, I'm Polish, 100%, but living in Germany most of my life. And Swiss, no, I'm not Swiss, but I love Swiss pocket knives, Victorinox knives. I love them. Yeah, every man and woman should have a pocket knife from Swiss Victorinox knives. Everybody should have one. This is a survival tool for everybody. Yeah. We have a lot of Polish people in Ireland, great people, very hardworking. Yeah, I know that. A lot of people going to Ireland and Great Britain to work there. Yeah, very hardworking people. Yeah, I know that because I know myself. I know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, hardworking people. Yeah. In my experience, the same. Yeah, Victorinox is just. I have like 7 or 8 knives in the kitchen and in my when I go for hiking, and yeah, absolutely beautiful. I'm in love with this. Like my family, my mother, my father were like collecting stamps, but I will collect the knives for next generations. They will have all the knives they need to survive. Yeah. So it's like very funny if there's an issue in a flat or something outside. Like life is working in the way that immediately when there's a something to work on, because those knives have so many functions, immediately the idea comes to the mind to use the knife in that way for that tool immediately, just like this is what I'm talking about here. Everything is immediacy of life. So like there's something going on, boom, this knife, this function, okay, open and do, like everything is immediacy already, always. Yeah. So nobody needs to explain that. Nobody needs to understand life. Like life is a mystery to be lived, not to understood, No, I don't know about that. Not really. I don't know what is that. So yeah, here we are, together in truth, which is satsang, guys. Satsang, the real meaning of the word, being together in truth, sharing the truth, which is already Leatherman. Yeah, I know the Leatherman as well. Let me show you what I have. This is, I don't know the name. This is the biggest one of the biggest. Swiss, I don't know, but it's very thick, you know, has like everything. I love that one. And this is when I go for hiking or for something, this is, oh, how is it called, the one? The Ranger wood, which has a beautiful, you know, knife and this beautiful saw. Absolutely loving that. Yeah. So I'm in love with this. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I love this feeling as well. It's like always prepared for every problem, and the knife is solving everything, you know? Yeah. The Ranger is nice for hiking, for outside, because you have a big knife. But in Germany, we have to be very careful about the length of the, you know, the how is it called? The knife itself. I think it cannot be more than 8 centimeters. Otherwise, you are, you know, illegal here in Germany. And also, we cannot open knife with one hand. It's also illegal here. Yeah. So those knives are saving lives, and it's a nice tool for everything. Every man should have one. Every man, at least one. Everything. So this one, there are so many tricks about that. Like you open those two, and this is exactly 20 centimeters. So there are many tricks. Like if you open this and you open this, you can take a wire and you can cut the wire. You know, you see? Here. With this one. There are many tricks. Yeah. Screwdriver. I just love that. Everything is here. Everything. And it doesn't go like damage or something. It's like for generations. That's the best thing about that. So now we are talking about knives, yeah? Yeah. Germany has many restrictions, you know. We are not able to go to the nature and hike there. Like, you know, we cannot, I mean, we can hike, but we cannot build a tent to sleep. We cannot make fire. We cannot do anything but just walk. So that's very sad about Germany. Yeah. Only 12 people. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the point. I hope we'll not getting banned showing knives here on YouTube. So yeah, guys, ask anything. If you have some questions, you're absolutely welcome with everything that wants to be. Yeah. Hey, alarm going on. So yeah. So meditation is always, meditation cannot not be, yeah? You are meditation, literally. Like just knowing that there is nobody who can ever reach any state of enlightenment, of going home. As that what you truly are, is home. It is home. You cannot leave your home, your true home. You cannot leave it. It's not possible. And every idea of believing, thinking that you are not home is an illusion itself. Yeah? God cannot forget himself. Omniverse, everything is always. Yeah? Everything is always. So this eternal moment, in its nature, is endless. And this eternal moment, which is the potential of God, is everything always. Everything is always. Everything is always. Everything is always possible. Everything is always contained in that what you are, in the potential of everything. Yeah? Would you agree that there is too much focus on empathy short-term in the world and not enough on long-term rationality? I truly believe in God, but I see a shift away from him in modern society. Yeah. Just don't put attention on any society. Don't put attention to the outside, as you will not find yourself in the world. You will not find God, you will not find yourself when you put attention to the outside of your own creation. Yeah? Just be yourself. That's the only task, so to say, to realize, to do, just being your absolutely self, yeah? And being your absolutely self, being your authentic self, is always being this eternal moment. And then there is no society anymore. There is no other people. There is no world outside, because you are that. And this can only be unconditional love that you cannot not be, that you are, yeah? There's no idea anymore of society, I am in society, that there is a problem, you know? Then you are only love, unconditional love, loving. That's the only possibility, yeah? And then you are changing the world, so to say, to a better place by being what you truly are. And then you are contributing to the society in the best possible way. Being the example, so to say, being your authentic true self, which is not putting energy on anything which is destructive and hellish and separating, then you are the healing. You are the medication. As you are the meditation, you are the world. And then you serve in the most beautiful possible way to everybody around you. Every plant, everything is just pulsating love. Yeah. Being yourself is being co-creator, yeah, so to say. But you're still the absolute, which is playing everything. But simultaneously as well, this appearance of human body, yeah. Yeah, this fitting in is again an illusion of itself, as you are thinking that you have to fit in somewhere. And just of this one idea, all those fears are arising, all those bullshits are arising, yeah? There's nobody to fit in anything, as you are the wholeness, the whole manifestation of the whole existence, and there's nobody in between, nobody outside or inside, you know, there's no society. There is just no society, yeah? You are whatever is, and there's nobody to fit in anywhere. That's the beauty of being yourself. You don't have to fit anywhere anymore. How stupid is this actually? Like, how limiting is it, yeah? Yeah, healing is being who you truly are. Then you are the medicine for everybody, everything around. Be absolute yourself, remind you who you truly are, your godliness, your godly nature. And then you are the so to say, medicine. Yeah. Positive change from within will emanate outwards. Yeah, absolutely. When you just come back to this I amness, out of this attention to outside and all this bullshit, here and now, coming back to that what you truly are, and then there's no outward anymore, and there's no inside anymore, there's no separation anymore between you and the world. The subject object is just not existing. And then you are the immediacy of what is, this directness, this immediacy, and then there is no world and any society anymore. Beautiful. Which is just an idea that you believe in, yeah? How do you serve those against those that abuse violence and manipulation? Just don't identify, don't judge, because everything is an expression of love. Even if it's a, murderer or somebody who's manipulating or deceiving, it's just somebody who is forgetting himself, and therefore they have to manipulate, therefore they are violent, therefore they feel like injustice or whatsoever. But it's all love. It's all innocence of love, seemingly forgotten. Therefore there is a explosion of something bad, what we call bad in the society, But it's all love dancing. You cannot judge anybody, as everybody is you. There is no separation. By not identifying yourself, not going into those stories, those are bad people, those are good people, by not separating, but not putting attention to identifications, yeah? So you cannot get triggered and you don't trigger anybody else. Yeah. Is love enough to protect against evil? Yeah, the self-realization that there's nothing else but love, and then the evil have never existed. Because you are love, this is your nature, unconditional love, there's nothing else. Like evil is life, the opposite, so to say, life, evil, but it's just a seemingly forgetfulness, but not real existing separation, identity, or identity. So all kind of separation is hell, but it's not really existing. It's not reality. There's no separation whatsoever. No separation possible. Yeah. Yeah. Are you saying we are the continuation of all that constant process of creation? Yeah, you are just the absolute dreamer of everything, yeah? Simple as that. You are just eternal life, which is everything and nothing. How can I connect with my real self? You cannot connect with your real self, as connection means two. Connection means separation. Me and my true self. Like so many people are believing me here and my higher self, but it's still separation, either vertical or horizontal. It's all separation. Just you can only be what you are, but every idea of connecting with your true self is again running away from yourself, because you believe you can connect with your true self. So they are seemingly two. By not putting attention how, by not putting attention to any question, when you are absolute naked of every question, then you are the answer. Then you are your true self, as you has always been, but seemingly forgotten, seemingly overlooking, because you ask this question, how to connect. But connection means two. When there is no two, there is no connection, yeah? And that's who you are, here and now. You are this what is. You are that. This is my channel name. A direct pointer. You are that. That which is. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, absolutely. Hello, hello. Is it love to allow those innocents of love, the abuse other close or kin? Seems like love would be to permit them to do so. You know, again, this question is not really existing, you know, because whatever happens, happens then, and you never know what will happen. But you exactly know that everything that happens comes out of love, whatever happens, and whatever is meant for you to be in any situation, then to act as life wants to act. But now asking those questions, what to do, what not to do, is just a not existing question. As again, this is like running away from yourself, yeah? Everything happens for a reason. There's nothing happening like a coincidence or just, without a reason. Everything is for something, even all those bad things that happen to people, yeah? It's for the awakening process. Like there are so many reports of women who got raped or, family members who get murdered. And then people are awakening. Well, yeah, I did it to myself. Life did it to itself to awaken, that there's no separation, that there's no real human who got raped, and that there's just love playing itself, as a dream of something bad happening, to just get rid of this idea of the separation. Yeah. Everything is consciousness, absolutely, but you are not consciousness. Everything is consciousness, but you are not consciousness. This is very important to say. But you are that which consciousness is. But what you are is beyond consciousness, yeah? So the awareness that you are is not dependent on consciousness, but consciousness is dependent on the awareness. So consciousness is already a manifestation, but that what is manifesting is that what is beyond consciousness, yeah? Which is every night in deep sleep. When you go to sleep, there's nothing to be aware of. There's no awareness, no consciousness, no perceives. It's like a completely shut down of the consciousness, but you still are what you are, beyond consciousness, yeah? It's like the projector in the cinema. The consciousness is the light, the projected movie on the screen, but that what is projecting, this is what you are, beyond the consciousness. The absolute projector, yeah? Why we forget our real nature? Yeah, it happens. There are many concepts to whatsoever to say, yeah? Whatever. It's just whatever you want to say, it just happens by itself. And it's an adventure. So when I look back to the, awakening story and all this what seemingly happened, like not knowing who I am and living all the hell, was a big adventure. Like I could not imagine every adventure was absolutely nice and beautiful, yeah? So the seemingly dream of forgetting yourself who you are is just a dream, but it can happen. And it's just how life manifests itself. And now here we are talking about who we truly are, to remind ourselves that this is just a dream, that nothing really happens, yeah? Yeah, like human never ever created anything. It's just life playing humanity. Yeah. And there's no real death. Like nobody dies. Nobody can ever die. So even if the body is like just, you know, it's for a certain time, for the purpose that consciousness plays the body as long as it needs to. And then it's just like throwing it away and playing another body or another appearance. That's it. Okay, so no separation. How do we apply that to our lives and responsibilities like children and so on? Yeah, actually you can learn from your children the most, because if they are small especially and young, this innocence, the big eyes and the face and smiling and playing. So children are always reminding us on our true nature, just to detach and be life itself. And of course, teaching children, setting some boundaries, but life cares about itself. There's no question how to do and what to do. It's just life playing itself. In this constellation of children and parents, it just happens. So how to apply that? By not trying to apply that, by just being and seeing that life happens by itself. And this effort of how to apply is again an illusion that you want to understand how to apply this to life, which is again ego asking the question and maintaining the separation. Just be, whatever is, it happens by itself. And this is manifestation of life directly, yeah? Yeah, everything is already there, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you are the answer. You can only be the answer. Like there are no questions, no real questions really there, yeah? As the question is, who is asking the question? How can God have any question? This is the question. Have you ever done hard drugs, yes or no? Not really. Like there was only cannabis and alcohol, that's it. Yeah. But I think the being in psychosis is one of the most fucked up trips you can have, like experiences, being in deep psychosis, untreated psychosis, schizophrenia, which is absolute hell, yeah. So yeah, this was a hard drug to swallow a pill, so to say. Being in psychosis and you know, this was fun. This was interesting. This was an experience. Absolute hell. Yeah. Hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Consciousness is already manifestation. As that what you are is beyond consciousness, yeah. This is what you cannot not be, but consciousness is already manifestation. Like I said, this in the cinema, the projector which is beyond light of consciousness, which is projecting the movie on the screen, which we call humanity and world. and the manifestation, but the light of consciousness, what is the source of that? That which is beyond consciousness. And this is what you are, the undefined, the absolute projector, so to say, just to use a word. So consciousness is already manifestation. You are that what consciousness is, as the world and humanity, but you are not consciousness, because beyond consciousness is still what you are, which you are in deep sleep and here and now already. Yeah. So consciousness is already an appearance. But yes, everything is consciousness. Absolutely. Hello, what's up? I have many questions. Through meditation, we can rediscover our true selves and shed the ego. Yeah, can happen, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, bye. Bye. See you, man. You and me are the same as the tree and rocks. Yeah, absolutely. The stone on a field is not better, not lower than your body-mind system. Everything is consciousness. Everything is the same energy. Yeah. Everything. Your car, your house, your shoes. Everything is consciousness. The same energy, yeah? Absolutely. I never did mushrooms. No experience about that. My very best friend did it, yeah? So it's also like an initiation happened there with him, who he was like questioning again himself and the world and reality about, because he felt like connected with everything or something like that. So yeah, it can happen through drugs that the ego drops and the meditation starts of asking who I am, what is real. Can happen. Yeah. I heard about that, the setting and the mood is so important. Like rituals and stuff about that. Yeah, you are the absolute dreamer of everything. Yes, this is what you are. Projecting life. Yeah, it's just a word to explain, to just point, but yeah, you are basically the absolute dreamer of everything. This is what you cannot not be, and this is you. This what is now, what happens is you. Simplicity. This is the most simple thing ever, yeah? Because this is what you cannot not be, which is always beyond the consciousness, beyond everything. You still are what you are. There is no beyond anymore. There is no I identifying I am that, but you cannot not be what you are. This is what you truly are, the absolute, but there's no beyond anymore. Because consciousness, there's only beyond consciousness, but that what is beyond consciousness is what you are, what you cannot not be. And out of that, consciousness as world and universe and manifestation is arising, unseparately. The Holy Trinity, the Father, Holy Ghost, and the Son. But before that, you are, yeah? Beyond the beyond, and you are manifesting as this Holy Trinity, boom, and then here you are. Yeah? Yeah, guys, you can like this stream, maybe if you like, so we can grow faster. Yeah, just to accelerate this community a little bit, help the algorithm. Yeah. Yeah. You're back. Welcome. The trick is just to be, but first we have to learn to shed the noise. Yeah, just be. Just be and see. Be and see. Just be. And then the noise of the ego, the noise of the mind just gets shut down step by step, getting less energy, yeah? Not being in the front anymore, yeah? Thank you for like and sub. Thank you very much. Beside consciousness, our instincts, our ancient reptile part of the brain, yeah, all those instincts, ancient reptile part of the brain arise in consciousness. It's a manifestation of consciousness, yeah? The limbic brain, the deep brain, the outside brain, the seemingly intelligent brain, the cortex, it's just everything is arising in consciousness. Everything is a manifestation of consciousness, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Action is God. God is action, yeah. Love manifesting, action. This is the action, so to say. Yeah. So when you have ADHD, taking medicine helps, yeah. And maybe changing another job, or trying to get in another job which is serving you more and not giving you such a extreme pressure on you, and trying to just get more calm and just, everything is possible. So you can also, yeah. I know people that take meditation on this disease and they feel much better, yeah. Of course, there are some side effects, but the advantage of the medicine is like having more weight. Yeah. But yeah, just as an idea. Yeah. I also take medication to my disease, and it's like absolute helping me, So yeah. And the disease is your gift. In reality, the disease is your gift, just to not fight against it anymore, just to not try to get rid of the disease and judging the disease, blaming, every disease that we experience is a gift for us, to not identify, to not fight, to remind you are experiencing the disease, but you are not sick, you don't have any disease, yeah. I also didn't believe in psychotropic drugs, and I landed in the mental hospital many times. I killed myself almost many times. So yeah, I also was not believer in this medicine, but this medicine really helps, and it keeps you the body alive and the brain stable, Yeah. So antipsychotics and stuff like that might really help. about this disease, and just getting your at ease and just relaxation or whatever. I'm not an expert in that, but I'm just talking about my own experience and other people. Yeah, society will benefit from more meditation. Yeah. Of course, yes, but this is another concept, yeah. Like society. So life is playing everything. If it should be like that, it will be like that, but it doesn't need to. But it's just about you here, you and your own being, so to say. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think I will now come to an end as I feel tiredness coming in here. And I have to say a very big thank you for everybody being here, participating in this chat and talk. Absolute pleasure. Questions and very nice questions, deep comments. Absolute loving that. Yeah. If you like it, comment, subscribe, give a like. I will do it as much as I can, trying regularly, so we can come together in truth, exploring reminding ourselves and our true nature. Thank you all, guys. Have a nice here and now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, always here and now. Always this. And there's no problem. There is just this beautiful manifestation as you are the gift. Good night, guys. See ya, everybody. Good night.